in aid of the Shooting Star Children's Hospices.
Hello, mate. What is it? I'm a bit busy.
Dave, I've had an idea.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you know this year has been a bit crazy.
Yeah, you could say that.
And you know we can't do proper theatre shows this Christmas because of the COVID.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I've had a revelation.
What's that?
How about we do Dick on the internet? Good idea, right? Dave, where did you go?
"2020's been
one of them years,
starting in lockdown,
ending in tears.
but the show must go on
Line?
like a podcast.
Oh, good decision. A pantomime for the
A
times.
2020 vision. It's a pandemic panto for one and for all.
Cinderella books Uber to get to the ball.
Jack's magic beans are now gluten-free.
Trumpty Dumpty had a fall from the presidency.
Did he really?
He did.
Jack's magic beans are now
Pandemic panto
gluten-free.
is what we present.
You can't kiss a
from the
frog unless you have consent.
Ball. Here golden eggs on the pandemic panto.
If you eat one with a pint, is it a substantial meal?
I don't know.
Never mind, I'll stick to Scotch. In our pandemic panto, we aim to please.
Watch out for a dwarf named after a sneeze.
Achoo! It's not a symptom, but best not to mix.
Stop right there, Sneezy.
The rule of 6.
Honestly. This hog-stopping bug means muggles can't cuddle.
While Mother Goose's pond is now just a puddle.
Climate change.
But there's a hope, there's a vaccine for Bojo to administer.
With his crusty face and yellow top, he's a custard pie minister. If you can't go to the ball, Cinderella,
Swap your prince for a Tinder fella. Everybody, it's a pandemic panto, a global frustration.
babes in the wood are now in isolation.
With a pandemic panto, I'm sure you'll agree.
The person who's got it right is Sleeping Beauty. Oh, I wish I'd slept through this mess.
I bet Wishy Washy has lots of social bubbles.
Oh, that's awful.
Sorry.
There now follows a statement from the Corporation of Censors.
We at COC, that's the Corporation of Censors, have deemed this production as parental guidance needed. While it is a traditional pantomime, if you feel that your offspring are able to decode the not-so-subtle use of innuendos, then maybe turn off now. There are numerous dicks, repeated pussies, and even against our recommendations, a passing reference to Dominic Cummings, so listener discretion is advised. We feel it is our duty to make you aware of this before you subject your children to such oration. See, even that sounds rude now. You have been warned.
Oh, there you are at last. Welcome to Pantoland Online. I'm the storyteller, the one who has to speak in rhyme. You know the one who never fails to amuse. I get the cheers, but I'd rather have the booze. I'm the one who sets up the girl with the boy, who always pops up when there's a story to enjoy. So the story of a boy, well, a man, if truth be known, who was born in this town, and in this town he has grown. He's a kind young man, able, bright and quick. I expect you've already guessed that the man's name is Dick. Dick I do like. This much is true, and I be here to tell Dick's story to you. An upright citizen is our man Dick. Honest and clever, he never misses a trick. But the past few months have seen Dick deflate. He couldn't pay the rent and the landlord wouldn't wait. Covid has left so many people scarred. And for Dick, this year has been long and hard. Are you sure we can get away with this? It's certainly not been anywhere near cushy. But Dick has persevered because Dick loves pussy. And at the end of a very tough year, poor old Dick has been forced out on his ear.
Right. Mrs. Jones, I know your pussy likes a friendly face, but I won't be able to fit her in. I'm moving to London tonight. Yes, Mrs. Jones, just keep stroking her. I'm sure you'll be able to find someone else to give her the attention she needs. Right. I think everything is packed. London, here I come.
Excuse me, love. I'm looking for Dick.
Yes, I'm Dick.
But you're,
Leaving, I'm afraid. I am Dick Whittington, but I'm afraid you might be a little late. We've just been evicted.
Oh, that's a shame. My mother asked me to find a home for this manic, mingy moggy.
Oh, he doesn't seem that mingy.
How do you know he's a he? Because you seem to have a few issues in that area.
This moggy has something that girl cats don't have.
Right, what's that?
A Tommy.
A Tommy?
Yes.
And do you have a Tommy as well?
Me? No, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But you are still Dick, right?
Yes, I'm Dick, but this cat has a collar with the name Tommy on it, so that's how I know it's a boy.
Right. I'm still a little confused.
Confused or not, I can't help you. You see, my landlord, Lord Retelling, doesn't seem to understand that because of this damn virus, I can't pay my bills and he's turned me out. So I'm off to London to see if I can get some work there.
Oh, damn. So you can't take the cat?
I'm afraid not. And I'm afraid I need to look up now as I've got a train to catch.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, is it about little Tommy?
Kind of. I guess?
Okay, what's that?
I hate to point this out, but you're a girl, but you dress like a boy, and your name is Dick.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's that all about?
Well, A, it's my name. B, it's 2020, and I could identify as a pot plant if I wanted to. And C, and this is a very important point you should remember. C, this is a pantomime, and the principal boy is always played by a girl.
Weirdo! Keep the cat! You're as crazy as it is!
Well, Tommy, looks like you're going to have to come with me. But don't worry, I hear that London is an amazing place. We could do anything there. Maybe I should go into politics. Just think, Dick Whittington, MP, or Mayor Whittington has a certain ring to it.
They say politics is for dicks. What do you think, Tom? Me and Mr. Cummings, the new Dick and Dom. If I close my busy parlour, off to London we will go. We can only afford to wash 80% of a cat now. It's called furlough. But I won't leave a mocking manky, so it's time to pack my hanky and pop it on the end of my big rod. I'll grab my coat and get my cat. I'm not going on my tot. Just an itty kitty. Everybody wants a little pussy in their life. just want a little pussy in my life.
So you see, opportunities, romance and success can all be found in London. And you know what else, Tommy? I hear the streets are paved with
face masks everywhere. That's all London has to offer. If I was Dick, I really wouldn't even bother. But the poor boy is on his way to the city of dreams. Little does he know the city's coming apart at the seams. See, it's not just Dick that is suffering this year. Everywhere you look, the future's none too clear. Even here at Fitzwarren's antique shop, they're feeling the pain. Cutbacks, lockdowns, closures, Covid are all taking the strain.
Excuse me. Oh, blimey. Oh.
What is all this stuff, Jack?
Oh, hello, Miss Alice. It's your father. He asked me to try and deal with his computer.
But Daddy doesn't have a computer.
Really? He called me up and said he had a problem with a mouse.
Yes, Jack, a mouse. A real mouse.
Oh, no wonder he put the phone down when I asked him to check if it was turned on. Right then, I'm gonna need the other box.
Poor Jack. He really is one fry short of a Happy Meal.
He's so dense, it could block X-rays.
Sally, don't you think you're taking these COVID precautions a bit too far still?
You can't be too careful, Miss Alice, my love.
But Boris only said face masks were advised, not a full industrial biohazard suit.
If you think I'm going to take advice about precautions from a man who clearly has no idea what precautions are, then you've got another thing coming.
But Sally, they do say we only need to cover our faces.
Look, first it was stay home, save lives, protect the NHS. Then it was hands, face, space. To be frank, if they get another catchphrase, Stephen Mulhern might as well be Prime Minister.
Oh, I love Stephen Mulhern.
Oh, Alice, I think you may have COVID.
What do you mean, Sally?
Well, you've obviously lost your sense of taste.
Right then, this should do the trick. Where is Mr. Fitzwarren hiding?
Oh, he's out back in the office. But he was acting very odd. He said he wanted to be alone. So I've no idea what he's up to.
I hope Father is all right. I know he's been struggling with the shop. It can't be easy for a man on his own.
What your father needs is a good woman. I've told him many times. I've dropped numerous hints. Heaven knows I've tried. But no. I mean, must have, you know, needs.
I have no idea what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's very hard, you know. Yes, I know. No, I've been sat here just looking at it for ages and stroking it. I really don't want to let it go. I know I should, but it's just so lovely.
Sorry, Mr. F. I can see you're busy. Where did you want these?
In the conservatory, please, Jack.
What's that in your hand, Mr. F?
This? It's an ornamental egg, Jack. And apparently it's worth a few bob.
Right. An egg? Are you sure you've got the right pantomime?
Shh, Jack. I'm on the phone. Sorry, that was the lad from the pest control. We've got a bit of a rat problem. I know. Yes, the place is falling apart. And I know as my accountant you only have my best interest at heart, but I really don't think selling this beautiful egg is the answer. I mean, I had no idea it was a Fabergé until you told me, and so I want to be able to pass it on to my lovely daughter. I know we're behind on the rent by quite some way, but it will have to wait. We just have to make some more cutbacks and maybe put up some prices. I'll rent out the annex if need be. Look, I know what you're saying, but I'm not going to sell the egg. I'll keep it safe for my daughter to inherit it one day.
I reckon these mices have been eating chunky cheese, Mr. F. They're enormous.
Maybe they're rats then.
I mean, they are really big. Maybe they are rats crossed with elephants. What would they be called?
Who cares? That's irrelevant.
I'm sure you just made a joke, Mr. F. I'm just not sure what it was.
Look, Jack, leave that for now. I need you to make a sign to go in the shop window. I want to see if we can find a young chap to rent out the annex. Quite simply, we need the dough.
Are we turning the shop into a bakery then?
What? Don't be silly, Jack. Can you do a sign?
I will, Mr. F. I'll do a sign so good that when you see it, you'll say, "That's a sign, Jack." Leave it to me.
Thanks, Jack. Good lad.
So it turns out old Fitzwarren has an egg that's worth a mint. But he won't sell it, even though he's thoroughly skint. There's another man in town that has a whole selection. He only needs one more egg to add to his collection. Every panto needs a baddie, if we're going to be blunt. And high above the streets of London lives a complete...
Can't you see I'm just one egg away from the ultimate antique? I've got a Byron place in the Far East, and then I'll be richer than Elon Musk. Have you two blithering idiots managed to find out who has it yet?
Well, in a word...
We haven't.
That's 2 words.
Oh, what's the one word?
No.
No, what?
No is the word.
The word for what?
For what we haven't found out.
What haven't we found out?
Where his silly egg is.
Where is his silly egg?
I don't know.
That's 3 words.
Oh, will you two shut up? You've got to find out where in the world the missing Fabergé egg is. My buyer is very impatient.
So, me lord, when we find it, what do you want us to do?
I don't care. Buy it, steal it, borrow it permanently. Just get it.
Can we poach it?
Make a quick exit.
Just find out where it is, then we can explore our options.
Explore. That's a good one.
Explore. He said explore. You did. Not me. You did.
Right, how are we doing on the business front?
Well, me lord, evictions are up on the property side, loans are booming on the finance side, and the new overpriced online rattling story's doing great business.
Good. Nothing like a good pandemic to get the coffers filled up. Right, you two, deliver the rest of these eviction notices. And I want a new Christmas advert for the Rattling Zone online store. Like those John Lewis adverts. Find an old catchy tune and blast Facebook with it, will you?
Eviction notices. New Christmas advert. Yes, sir.
And a new slogan. How about make bargains great again?
Except they're made in China. They're not great, and they are definitely not bargains.
What's he saying?
He was agreeing with you, sir.
And find out who's got this missing egg, will you? Damn it!
We'll get cracking right away.
A very COVID Christmas. I do like it when people panic buy. Explore? That was a bad one. In every panto script, on every page, if you were bad, you had a disadvantage, and that's not just in panto. The Wicked Witch of the West met a sticky end in the book. Well, Disney took the mickey out of poor old Captain Hook. But now the times are changing, let it be understood. Those in the business of being bad never had it so good. Who'd have banked on the Yanks getting the hump and voting for Trump. I mean, politics apart, this is a man named after a fart. Oh yes, the US has been busy deciding to dump Trump for Joe Biden. But you won't see me with the Democrat blues. Is Biden a good guy? That is fake news. Have you seen him sniffing people's hair? His fondness for a fragrant follicle proves the man is diabolical. Oh, there's never been a better time to be bad. 2020's got plenty to make you all mad. As I recall the rotten times I've had, oh, it's never been so good to be bad. In the UK there's more evil by far when Dominic Cummings starts filling his car. While dumb dirty deeds have caused such a fuss, Bojo won't throw him under the bus. When Corona's back to just being a beer, it's Dom who dominates this year. The evil is overflowing. Mark my words, Cummings ain't going. There's never been a better time to be bad. 2020's got plenty to make you all sad. As I recall the rotten times I've had, oh, it's never been so. It's never been so. Oh, it's never been so good to be bad.
Jack, what on earth are you up to?
Mr. F asked me to put up this sign.
Well, you're giving me one of my heads. What's the sign for?
He wants to see if he can rent the annex out to some nice young man.
And you think this sign may do the trick?
Yes, I think I've covered the whole context of the advert.
Let's see. An axe. Rent boy wanted. Jack, I think you best come inside and make another sign. Otherwise we could be in trouble.
Oh, overdue. Final notice, oh dear.
Oh, Father, we really need to do something about these mice.
I'm sad to say they are rats, my dear.
Well, either way, I think we need to do something quick. And to be honest, I don't think Jack is quite up to the task.
Did you say rats? I thought they were mouses. Oh, I think I'm going to need a bigger trap.
Do you really think you're cut out for this, Jack?
You know me, Miss Alice. No job too big. Or is it no job too small? I forget.
Okay, well, if you're sure.
Of course I'm sure. I can handle a few little mice.
Rats. Oh, have we got rats again?
Yes. Haven't you noticed the vile smell?
Yes, but I assume that was Jack.
Eh?
Come on, Jack. Let's see what you've got in that van of yours.
Now we're alone, I've got something important to show you, Sally.
Oh, I knew you'd come round to my way of thinking.
Now, it's not going to look much, but apparently it's very impressive.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
It's a bit old and dusty, and that's why I need your help.
Oh, I'm sure I've seen worse.
I need you to give it some attention.
Don't worry about that. This will be worth breaking social distancing rules for.
And then, I'd like it over the fireplace.
Oh my! You've changed your tune.
I think you're going to be surprised.
I think I know what I'm doing.
But I need you to keep it a secret.
Oh, I've heard that a few times.
Here, what do you think of that?
It's an egg.
Yes, but it's a very, very valuable egg.
Oh, joy.
Turns out this dusty old egg, which I brought at auction for £5, is actually worth a fortune.
But it's an egg.
Yes, but it's a Fabergé egg. So I want you to give it a good clean, look after it, and most importantly, don't tell Alice that it's a priceless antique. In fact, don't tell anyone.
Right. You want me to polish your egg and keep it a secret. And that's not a code for anything?
Oh, one day this will make my daughter the happiest woman in the world.
Well, as long as someone's getting some happiness, I suppose. Right. I'll go and get me duster.
Who would have thought an egg would be the future of our family?
Who would have thought an egg would be such an intrinsic feature of Dick Whittington? Silly, silly man.
Thanks, Sally.
Oh, I don't know. 10 pages in and still no sign of Dick. I mean, he's lost it. An egg. An egg! Oh, good morning, welcome to Fitzwarren's. Oh, it's you two. What do you want?
Eviction notice from Lord Rattling's estate. You're behind.
What's wrong with my behind? You cheeky young man.
You're behind on the rent.
I'm behind on your head if you don't get out of our shop. Go on, shoo! We're about to get evicted, and all he worries about is a damn egg. I mean, who ever heard of an egg being worth a fortune? I thought Fabergé was an aftershave.
Did you hear that?
Yes, they've got an egg.
You know what that means?
They're in the wrong pantomime?
No, silly. That's the egg. The egg that Lord Rattling is looking for.
Oh. Oh. No, don't understand.
Lord Rat is desperate for that egg and he told us to find it.
Oh, I see. So now we can tell him where it is?
No, now we can come back later and steal it. Give it to him and we'll be the heroes.
Oh, I do like heroes. Well, apart from them cabaret eclairs, nobody likes the eclair ones.
Oh, quick, someone's coming.
Well, I guess you come to take the television.
Sorry? No, I saw your sign for an annex to rent.
Oh, I see. You'll want the boss. You better come in.
I thank you. Would you mind taking care of my pussy?
I beg your pardon, young lady.
Look, I've been through this before. I'm not a lady. I'm a young man who looks after neglected pussies.
Well, you've got to be careful what you wish for. Okay. It's out the back in the office. Hello, little kitty. You know, I reckon this COVID has some side effects that none of us had foreseen. Eggs, evictions, young women dressed as men. I don't know.
Bills, nothing but bills. Oh dear. Ugh.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you are the person to talk to about the annex.
Oh, the annex. It's more of a shed. Of course. Are you interested?
Yes, very. I mean, if there's room to sleep and work in it.
Well, it's nothing luxurious, but yes, it's big enough. What did you want to use it for?
Well, sir, I groom and rescue cats.
Ha ha, then yes, of course you can rent the shed. Sounds like a wonderful idea.
That's amazing. You wait till I tell Tommy.
Tommy?
Tommy's my cat. I sort of adopted him this morning. Would it be okay to move in straight away?
Yes, why not? In fact, do you reckon Tommy would be any good at catching rats?
Well, he is a cat, so I guess so.
Haha, then this could be a win-win situation because we got loads of those damn things.
Then we'll get to work straight away.
Father, Jack's having a few issues with the... Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Alice, this nice young man is going to rent out the annex.
We're renting out the annex. Are things really that bad? Well, it's nice to meet you.
I know what you're thinking, Alice.
Dick.
Sorry. Oh, hello, Dick. Nice to meet you.
Things are tight, yes, but they are for everyone.
And is that your cat that's chasing Sally round the kitchen?
Oh my, is my little Tommy up to no good? I'd better go and get him.
So what do you think?
He's gorgeous.
I mean about renting out the annex.
Well, it's a great idea, obviously. Bit of extra cash and a stud on the doorstep.
Oh, what?
I saw some mud on the doorstep. I'll get Sally onto it.
And he's got a little friend who's going to help us out.
You're telling me.
He's going to sort out the rats for us straight away. Alice, are you listening?
Yes, Father. Sorry, I was thinking about...
Dick! There you are. So do you reckon you'll be able to let your beast loose straight away?
God, I hope so.
Yes. Tommy and I will stay here all night if we have to.
Now that sounds like a plan.
But you, Miss Alice, will be safely in your bed. We've got a big day tomorrow.
I was hoping for a big night tonight.
I beg your pardon?
I'll have a big sleep all night.
Yes, you will, young lady. Now, come on. We're off shopping tomorrow. We'll need all our energy.
OK, you two, off to bed. Let's leave Mr. Dick and his cat to catch those rats.
We'll do our best, Mr. Fitzwarren.
We'll see you in the morning then.
Yes, we'll see you later, Dick. It was nice to meet you.
And you, Miss Alice.
Everybody needs a little Dickie. He's got me feline fine. Everybody wants a little Dickie in their life. Oh yeah, a little Dickie in their life. I ain't picky, just need a little Dickie in my life. Dick Whittington is in the building.
Come on, Bob, keep up.
I'm here.
Well, get behind me then. We don't want to be seen.
I'm as close as I'm allowed.
What are you talking about?
I have to stay 2 meters behind you. It's the law.
We're about to rob a priceless artefact, and you're worried about the COVID rules?
I thought we were taking the restrictions seriously.
What do you mean?
Well, we're both wearing face masks.
We're wearing face masks so no one could recognise us, you twit. It's what burglars do, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes. We're in deep cover. It's called incognito.
We're deep in something, but I don't think it's cognito.
Just keep your face covered and let's get on with it.
Oh, I see. What are we burglaring then?
The egg, remember? We heard Batty old cow talking about an egg that's worth a fortune. And it must be the one Lord Ratlin needs to sell to his rich bloke in the east.
Ah, yes. Did you say all that for my benefit or so the others can keep up with the plot?
A bit of both, actually.
Right, let's get cracking.
Don't start that again. Come on, this way. Right, what can you see?
Nothing. You?
Not much. Look around.
Okay. Still can't see.
Use the torch, you idiot.
Oh. Oh my.
What is it?
It's a big furry monster with fangs.
What? No, it's not. It's a sleeping cat.
Oh, okay. Well, don't believe a word he says then.
What are you talking about?
My mother always said that sleeping cats lie.
It's a dog.
No, it's a cat. I can see its tail.
No, the expression is to let sleeping dogs lie.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I always get told off for not telling the truth, so how can't they get away with it?
Look, shut up and look for the egg.
Okay, I'll look for the egg.
Shh.
Oh.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm just chewing on a raisin.
Did you find it on the floor?
Yeah, there's loads of them.
Don't think they're raisins, but it explains why the cat is here.
Oh.
What have you found?
It looks like a girl dressed as a boy asleep on the floor.
Well, try not to wake him, her, up then.
So, what does this egg look like?
It looks like an egg, you fool.
Does it have jewels on it?
Yes, Lots.
Does it glisten in the dark when you shine your torch on it?
Yes, I expect so. Why?
Because there was one of those over there by the fireplace, and I wondered if it was like the one we were looking for.
You... Of course it's the one we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Whereabouts did you see it?
I could tell you, but you won't like the answer.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Well, all the boys and girls already know, don't you?
Who the hell are you talking to? Have you gone mad, man? Where is it?
Oh, okay. It's behind you!
Shh! You really are a fool. Right, get it in the bag and try not to wake the he, she and her cat.
Can I give it a stroke first?
What, the cat or the egg?
Yes, I was absolutely thinking of one of those. Let's just go, shall we?
Right, come on.
So, Lord Rattling's got the egg he craved, stolen by two who are quite depraved. Now he'll sell those eggs and make a mint, and poor Fitzwarren, well, he stays skint. I know what you're thinking, it really is a shame, but it's worse for Dick, because he got the blame.
Good morning, Miss Alice. Did you sleep well?
Oh, I did, Sally. I dreamt of Dick all night long.
Oh, I know that dream, dear. Sounds like you're in love, Miss Alice.
I think I might be. I don't know. Have you ever been in love, Sally?
Yes, a long time ago. He thought he had the body of a Greek god.
He thought he did?
Yes, I tried to explain that Buddha wasn't Greek, but would he listen? No. Anyway, that was a long time ago, and he's long gone now.
Oh, what happened?
He had a bad back. I used to have to rub grease on it every day.
And he died?
Yes. He went downhill very fast. Anyway, enough of my previous misdemeanors in love. You've missed all the action.
What action?
Well, Mr. F came down this morning and went into his office.
Yes?
And he went mad. Raving mad. He started accusing Dick of stealing his silly egg that he's got on the shelf.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. Then he grabbed Dick firmly.
Yes?
And he threw him out. Said he would never trust anyone again and sent him packing.
No!
Yes! Said he wouldn't call the police if he left town for good.
But Dick would never do anything like that.
How long have you known him?
About 4 pages. But that's not the point.
Yes, it's true. It turns out that nice young man was nothing but a thief. He must have sneaked out in the night and given the egg to one of his accomplices.
Oh, Daddy, why are you so obsessed with that silly little egg all of a sudden?
It turns out that egg was worth a fortune. So you know what that means?
We're in the wrong pantomime.
No, it means the shop is in trouble. The egg was your only inheritance.
Oh, Father, don't worry. I don't want money. Love was more important.
Right. There's only one way we're going to resolve this.
Chocolate and a Richard Curtis film?
No. Come on, young Alice. We're off to the pub.
Sally, there is a problem with that plan.
I've got money.
No, that's not the issue.
You're too young to drink.
No, I'm 18. That's not it.
Then I really don't see what the problem is.
Lockdown.
Oh, it's okay. I don't watch any of those crappy quiz shows.
No, Sally. COVID lockdown regulations.
So we can't go for a drink?
Well, under the new restrictions to Tier 4, after 9 but before 10, lockdown travel exception criteria 46.57 means that unless you are eating a substantial meal, you do not qualify for Section 3 exemption to drink.
And that means what?
The pub is shut.
Right. In that case, you and me, Alice, we're going to grab a bottle of Bacardi and sit by the dock.
Will it help me stop thinking about Dick?
Trust me, girl, it works for me. Laters, Mr. Fitzwarren.
So Sally took Alice to the docks for a stiff drink. Meanwhile, Dick wandered alone with time to think. Dick was limp and dejected, but he was no thief. I think I'll cheer him up and lift him from his grief. Oi! You!
Sorry, I don't have any money to give you, old lady.
Look, I may look destitute, but I'm not having that.
Oh, sorry. Young lady.
Oh, she's a charmer, ain't she?
He.
What'd she say?
He.
This is no laughing matter whether you be a boy or a girl.
I'm sorry. It's been a rough day.
Ha! You've had a rough day. Try organising a ball for Cinderella when no more than 6 people can attend.
I don't understand.
Now look here. I'm the old bird in a pantomime who has to do all the bleeding work and save the day. I know you didn't steal that egg.
You do?
Yes, although I still think the writer has got his pantomimes mixed up, putting a bleeding golden egg in Dick Whittington.
So, do you know who did steal it?
Have you heard of Lord Rattling?
Yes. He was my old landlord and the owner of many things, including Rattlings On, the overpriced online retailer.
Well, it was him. Well, his sidekicks, anyway.
No.
I know. A bad man in a pantomime. Who would have guessed? Anyway, he now has the old collection of these special eggs, and he has sold them to a rather dubious man in the East.
Canvey Island?
A bit further east, dear boy. Right now, they are putting those eggs on a ship down at the docks.
So, I'll never be able to prove to Alice it wasn't me that stole the egg.
Well, maybe you can. Maybe you could get on board that ship and retrieve the stolen egg.
Do you think that's possible?
Oh, that and a great deal more. You see, it is foretold by the bells.
The whiskey?
Don't you start on that one. It's purely medicinal. No, the bow bells. Listen. Hear that?
Yeah. Ding dong, ding dong, ding ding ding.
No, listen carefully. Hear what they say? Turn again, Dick Whittington. Lord Mayor of London. Turn again, Dick Whittington. Lord Mayor of London.
That was you.
No, it was the bells.
Crazy old lady. So, you're telling me, not only will I be able to retrieve the egg, make Alice fall in love with me, become rich and famous, but I'll also become the Lord Mayor of London.
Well, I didn't say any of that, but if it helps you move the plot along, why not? I know, Dick, sometimes people seem shady, but we're not all baddies. I'm a goodie bag lady. Let me give you some advice. When the world seems rotten and life is a drag, is it 'cause you've forgotten to reach inside your goodie bag, tap your toes together and make a wish? It's never as bad as you think it is. I'm no dentist, but open wide. There it is, I can see it. The goodness is inside. Close your eyes and listen. You'll feel the magic glisten and the goodness that you're missing. You will find inside. I'm no doctor, no proctologist, but I'm one bag lady you can't resist. So bend over, Dick. Do as you're told. Yes, I can see it. The goodness in our souls.
Close your eyes and listen. You'll feel the magic glisten and the goodness that you're missing. You will find inside. Close your eyes and listen. You'll feel the magic glisten and the goodness that you're missing. You will find inside. Yes, you will find
London's calling. Get back there. Dick, you'll be a great Lord Mayor. Heed my advice. I'm not taking the mick. You know it's true. There's goodness inside Dick.
Then I shall return to London and try and find the egg.
Oh, good. We've got a second half at least. Good luck, dear boy.
Oh, what's the name of the ship I'm looking for?
Ah, well, it's one of those ones where they ask the great British public to name the ship by a vote. Never a good idea.
What's it called then?
Shippy McShipfaced.
Right. I'm off to save the day.
Good lad. And if you see any other pantomime creatures on the way, you haven't seen me, right?
Why's that?
Well, Humpty Dumpty's got salmonella, and Aladdin's in trouble for modern-day slavery due to keeping a genie locked up in cramped conditions. All that, and the Grand Old Duke of York is hiding from an extradition order. So if you see 'em, you haven't seen me, okay?
Right. Okay.
They don't care what's going on. And that's the trouble with men. They're always thinking with their...
Dick was different, Sally. He was kind and loving and had a big...
Dick was just like all the rest. He took what he wanted and left.
I refuse to believe that, Sally. Thank you for bringing me out to try and drown my sorrows. But it's just not working.
Look, it's 2020 and the world has gone to Basildon in a handcart. Trust me, drinking helps.
I know. Just look at all those shops that have shut. The paper shop.
That's folded.
The plumbers.
That's gone down the drain.
The lingerie shop.
It's hit rock bottom.
Will it ever reopen?
No. It's gone bust. You can say it's gone tits up.
Sally, this is serious. Daddy might lose everything, and I've lost the man I love.
Oh my, you are grumpy.
I'm not. I'm heartbroken.
Grumpy and mopey.
I'm not.
Grumpy, mopey and snipey. And you know what that means?
It means naming dwarfs isn't going to help me. Come on, let's go.
No, let's stay and see if we can set you up with one of those nice young sailors.
I don't think I'm their type, Sally.
Don't brush 'em all with that stereotypical attitude, Alice.
Come on, Sally.
Okay, girl. Don't get your knickers in a swirl. I'm coming. Good night, boys. See you next time you want to dock your little boats.
Right. Be careful along here, Sally. It's quite slippy along the dockside.
Oh, look at all those big boats being loaded up.
Yes, off to different parts of the world, I suspect. Oh no! What's he doing here?
Who's that, love?
That's Lord Ratlin's car. He's Daddy's landlord, the one who we owe money to.
Very impressive. He certainly has a big...
Dick! What are you doing here?
I was coming back to tell you it wasn't me who stole the egg when I saw Lord Rattling and his henchmen over there. Do you see what they've got in their hands?
Dick! What are you doing here? I thought you'd run off with the Ferrero Rocher egg thingy.
No, it wasn't me. Look!
They've got Daddy's egg. And others like it.
I heard them saying they were selling them to a little man in the East.
Danny Dyer.
What? Is she drunk? No. I think it's a dictator from an East Asian country, actually.
The little rocket man. The one who took over from his little daddy rocket man when he died. I knew his daddy was gonna die.
What is she talking about?
No idea.
Well, he was ill. Kim Jong-il. Ill. Get it? Oh, I'm wasted on you two.
You're wasted, that's for sure. Shh, hide, they're coming this way.
Right, you two, don't mess this up. Get on board and get these eggs safely to you-know-who.
You know who? I thought it was Kim Jong-un.
Shh. Yes, boss. Get on ship, get straight to you-know-who, and get the money.
I get so confused with these names.
Just make sure you get the money okay. Now get on board. Captain Phillips is expecting you.
Captain Phillips? Oh, this doesn't bode well. Come on, Bob.
Did you hear that?
Yes, they're after who knows where to see you know who to sell him a you know what.
Exactly. I must stop them. It's the only way to clear my name.
I'm coming with you.
I'm coming too.
No, it's too dangerous for women.
Look, Sunshine, you're hardly overflowing with testosterone yourself, love.
But there'll be rough brutes and high seas out there.
That seals the deal. We're coming.
Aren't you scared?
I'm not scared of seamen or high roughs. We're coming with you, Dick.
Okay, we'd better be quick. The ship is about to leave.
So, Dick, Alice and Sally stowed aboard the boat, tracking down the henchmen as they set afloat. But things soon turned bad as they were out at sea. The captain tried to steer, but couldn't set them free.
You lad, what's the latest? Is this storm gonna calm down?
No, sir. It seems to be getting worse. Most of the crew have fled in the lifeboats.
Damn cowards. Well, we have to deal with this ourselves and act like real sailors.
Ooh, shall I fetch the rum and high heels?
What? No, boy. Buckle down the hatches and we'll see it through.
Do ships like this sink very often, sir?
Just the once, lad. Just the once.
Oh, there is another slight issue, sir.
We're sinking. What else could be the problem?
We seem to have got a trio of stowaways.
Stowaways? I hate stowaways. They are the fair dodges of the sea, and I won't stand for it. Bring them to me.
Yes, sir. A strange bunch they are, too.
In what way are they strange?
Well, there's a pretty girl, she's quite normal, an odd girl who thinks she's a boy, and a rather loud lady wearing a floral chemical warfare suit.
Well, maybe they got on board in Essex. Bring them in.
Yes, sir. Right, you lot, this way. The captain wants to see you.
No, Captain. My Captain. Thank heavens you found us. I think your lovely boat has a little hole in it, but don't worry. You can be my Leo, and I'll be Kate. I'll never let go. Never let go.
Is she mad? Look, Mrs. Lady, you are a stowaway on my ship. Sinking or not, you're in a lot of trouble.
Sir, we're not here for a free ride. We're trying to right a massive wrong.
A massive wrong involving an egg and a Mr. Wong.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you're in trouble. So is she, and so is she.
Here we go again. It's he, actually.
What's she saying?
He.
Oh, great. She's drunk and this one thinks she's Santa Claus.
I'm Dick. This is Alice, and the strange lady looking you up and down is Sally. We're not stowaways. We were trying to get back something valuable.
Yes, Captain. We didn't mean to stow away. We're on the trail of a couple of nasty thieves.
Is this true?
Yes. You see, these two blokes stole something of hers, well, her father's actually, and then gave her, well, him actually, the blame, and we're trying to find them so we can clear her, well, his name, and give her, well, her father back the thing that they stole.
You see, this is what happens when they scrap Jeremy Kyle. They get loose in the real world. She's mad. Lock him up, seaman.
But, Captain, you don't understand. Underneath this hermetically sealed virus protection, I'm just a girl. A girl stood in front of a boy, asking him to save her.
Oh, I see. Well, now you put it that way. Well, stowaways or not, the ship is sinking and the crew are revolting.
Yes, I saw a few of them. Not very pleasant on the eye.
No, I mean, they're abandoning ship in our time of need. So I'm going to have to invoke the captain's privilege and take you on as members of the crew.
Oh, Captain, you can have whatever privileges you like if you take me on with your men.
Sally, this is not the time or place for romantic interludes. What do we need to do, Captain?
Okay, line up and let's get you sworn in. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear.
I'm not going to swear.
You have to swear. It's the only way to make it official.
Oh, really? Okay, then. Donald Trump, Dominic Cummings, hand sanitizer.
Wow. You are a very special lady. You're gonna fit in well to this crew. Repeat after me. I swear to uphold the laws of the sea.
I swear to uphold the laws of the sea.
I swear to uphold while on my knees.
To do as my captain orders with honour.
To do as my captain orders with honour.
And to let the captain take my honour.
And to be a loyal crew member to the last.
And to be a loyal crew member to the last.
And to have a royal member at my...
And you are all sworn in.
Oh, thank you, Captain. You are indeed a wise and clever and quite simply gorgeous man. I must ask, though, how did you lose your leg?
A shark, my dear.
A shark? Oh, my.
Yeah, the little blighter jumped out the water and snatched my leg while it was dangling overboard.
And how did you lose your arm?
A lion.
A lion? Oh, my.
Yeah, we landed on a beast of an island, and the brute jumped out of the bushes and snatched my arm clean off. It's been a hook ever since.
And I see you wear a patch. What happened to your eye?
Oh, a pigeon.
A pigeon?
Yeah, flew over, I looked up and the damn thing pooped.
And you lost your eye?
Well, it was the first day with the hook, wasn't it?
So now we are your new crew. Captain, tell us how we can save the ship.
I think we may be a bit late, Captain. The ship has nearly gone down.
Now there's something I can...
Sally! Quiet. Look, Captain, there's an island. Do you think we can make it?
Well, we damn well sure can try. To the lifeboats!
Oh, Captain, let me say it,
Say what?
All hands on hand.
What?
Oh, she means all hands on deck.
Oh, yes. All hands on deck.
So the ship did make it to the nearby shores. The crew, exhausted, threw down their oars. The robbers washed up with their illegal loot. They soon felt the wrath of the captain's boot. The golden eggs were retrieved in a while. The robbers were restrained, put on trial.
Bob and Tony Rattling Juniors, you are accused of stealing a priceless golden egg from Alderman Fitzwarren. Have you got anything to say for yourselves?
Yes. Are you sure we're in the right pantomime?
How do you plead?
Like this. Please, please, we didn't mean to do it. We were forced to by the big boss man. Please, please don't feed us to the sharks.
So you admit you framed Dick?
Sorry, that still sounds rude.
Yes, we admit it. Take the damn eggs, all of them. They're more trouble than they're worth.
Well, that settles that then. Time for you and me, Sally, to set sail into the sunset. The band can strike up, the dancers can come down and sing a big finale number.
We'll all live happily ever after.
Sorry, I don't want to upset your big production number, but aren't you forgetting something?
Yes, you can marry Alice, and you, her and Tommy can live a long and happy life.
No! We're marooned on an island, miles from anywhere, with no boat and no sign of civilization for miles.
Well, that's not strictly true.
Who dat?
Me, of course. You daft bat.
Where is that voice coming from?
It's coming from that rather wet cage Dickie's holding.
Yes, of course it's me.
There seems to be a soggy moggy talking to us.
Well, to be honest, it's about time. I mean, not getting a line until page 23 is a bit off if you ask me. If this had been on stage, I would have had a song and a soliloquy by now.
Tommy, I didn't know you could talk.
Well, I've always been able to. Maybe you just never listened, said the rather smart feline in an attempt to make a moral point about today's society.
What did you mean it's not strictly true about there being no civilization for miles?
Hang on. Are you just going to accept this pussy can vocalise now and move on?
Quiet, Sally. What do you know, Tommy?
Well, two things. Firstly, being a cat, I have great hearing, and if you listen very carefully, you can hear singing.
You said two things.
Yes. Just there is a bloody great house with a big sign outside that says Rock and Roll Towers at the entrance.
Oh, you know why you didn't see it, don't you?
What is that?
It's behind you.
Come on, let's find out who's doing this singing. Even better, they might have a phone we can use.
Captain, from your charts, can you work out where this strange island is?
Yes, Miss Alice. It appears to be the island of Wig Hit.
Oh, sounds exotic. Come on, Alice. Dick, let's see what the natives are like.
Come on, Arkwright, pull yourself together, man. You're a rock star, you can do this. OK, my darling, this is the one. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Trent and Arkwright's spectacular comeback. People say, hey, Grandad, you're in the bargain bin. But I don't need no negativity. I'm too busy jamming. I love jamming. I love jamming. I love jamming. Me sponge cake. I love jamming. Me milkshake. I love jamming a trifle, jamming a cream tea, jamming a donut, jamming the bath with me. So wave your hands in the air and sing, because there's jam in everything. Wanna pop and bop and eat some toast, that's why this guy loves jam the most. Jamming! Hey baby, tell your Uncle Trent how you like your jam served. The jam is why I do not age, this rocker is preserved. Jamming is what I choose. Jamming, me disco shoes. Jamming, or I don't care. Jamming, Boris Johnson's hair. Oh. No, stop the tape. Oh, I can't reach the G, damn it. Bloody rats keep putting me off. We need more traps, Doris. Damn top G. I'm getting old, Doris. Things ain't what they used to be in the voice department.
In any department, dear. In fact, some of the departments on the lower levels seem to be having a half-price sale. Do you want to try it again, dear?
Oh, you know how it is with the top G.
You haven't reached the G for a long time, my dear.
I remember Bowie saying to me, if you can't reach the top G, you just sound like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, well, at least you have to plug a vacuum cleaner in before it sucks. Ready to try again, dear?
Yes, okay, my darling love. Roll the playback. Here we go. Stop. Oh, no. Who on earth could that be? No one's been here since 1995. And that was only Peter Andre wanting his money back for that song I gave him.
Well, I'll answer the door and find out.
OK, my sweet little lovebird. By the way, if it is Peter Andre again, tell him it's the singer, not the song, the cheeky young blighter. Mind you, I guess he's not that young anymore.
We've got company, it seems.
Is the Hall of Fame people come to tell me I've got an honour on the way for my last album?
Your last album only sold 93 copies, and I keep tripping over those in the hallway. No, it's a strange bunch of very wet pantomime characters. Oh, and a talking cat.
Oh, is it Comic Relief Week again? Give them a quid and send them on the way.
Nope, they reckon they are shipwrecked and need our help.
Well, don't dilly-dally, my sweet cheeks. Send them in. They might just be the inspiration I need for my next track.
Go on in. Oh, and mind your feet on the special brew cans and the rat poison.
How do you do, sir? I'm Dick, and these are my friends.
Well, howdy-doody, everyone. I'm Trenton Arkwright, but you probably know that anyway. Are you here for autographs?
No. Mr. Arkwright, you say? We are in trouble.
Oh, my darling. The last beautiful young lady to knock on my door and say she was in trouble was my wonderful wife, Doris here.
Yeah, up the duff, and I was only 18.
My A minor, I call her. Hey, A minor. Hey.
Hang on. I know you. You were that pop star bloke way back when, weren't you? Yes, Trenton Arkwright and the Write-Ons. Oh, I remember you.
A fan? Well, it's nice to meet you, and I do have to say you have two beautiful daughters.
I certainly do not. For a start, she's a bloke with a talking cat. And this young lady is my master's daughter. And you? You're the guy who dressed up as a big Willie on primetime telly and sang, oh, what was it again? Oh, do what was it again?
The earworm. The costume was supposed to be a big worm, not a giant willy. But hey, it got him noticed.
Yes, OK, Doris, thank you. Enough of my historic costume issues. It was a very long time ago. Pray do tell, lovely guests, how can I be of assistance?
Our ship got caught in a storm and capsized. The crew vanished and we ended up on this deserted island.
Deserted? Chance would be a fine thing.
We understand that this is the island of Wig Hit. I wondered if there might be a British ambassador on the island who could help us.
Ah, I think you might be a little confused. You see, it may be an island, but we call it an isle.
OK, but is someone here who could help us?
The other thing you might want to know about the Isle of Wig Hit is that the G is silent.
I wish you were most of the time.
And the H is pretty quiet too.
You mean?
Yes, my lovely lady, you are in fact standing on the Isle of Wight.
Oh, I see. You know what that means?
We need to download the coronavirus app.
No, it means we can easily get home if we can get some transport.
Whoa, no. That's the last thing we have of any value here. We've spent all his royalties on keeping this place upright. And those royalties are drying up fast, as you can tell, from the crumbling walls and the infestation of rats. Ugh.
Royalties? Did you have a lot of big hits then?
One in the 80s.
Yes, it was massive. Do the earworm. Oh, wow, that was really you.
Oh, I know that song. They always play it at weddings.
Gotcha, you little bleeder.
What was that?
Big rat. I told you, this place is covered with them. And that tour bus is the last thing we have to our names.
Did you really go on top of the pops dressed as a giant...
Dick! I've got an idea. Mrs. Arkwright, if there was a way of getting rid of the rats, would you lend us your tour bus so we can get back to London?
Look, if you can get rid of all the rats, you can have the tour bus and all the royalties to do the earworm as well.
Hang on just a minute.
Trenton, let's be fair. The song had its day. It would be far better for us to have our little love nest rodent-free now, wouldn't it?
Well, since you put it that way, yes, of course. But how are we going to do that?
Let me introduce you to Tommy. Say hello, Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
He talks?
And even better, he's the best rat catcher you'll ever see.
To be fair, young lady, before me you had never seen a rat catcher. OK then, let me at them.
Don't they realise they could have made a lot more money from a talking cat?
Idiots, the lot of them. Anyway, my love, if it gets us free of the rats, who cares?
I better get the bus keys and sign the papers then.
And then we can go upstairs.
Oh, you naughty little groupie, you.
Soon Tommy eliminated every last rat and proved himself a very clever cat. They left the island on the old bus they won, with the rights to a song from 1981. Alice and Dick headed home with a tale to tell. The captain and Sally stopped off at a cheap motel. Bob and Tony had to go back to see their boss. I'm sure he'll be calm when they tell him of their loss.
What the hell have you done, you blithering idiots?
Well, it could have been worse. We made it back alive.
Worse? Worse? How can it be worse? I sent you to get the one egg I was missing, and you ended up losing the whole priceless set. What could be worse?
And you wonder why people boo at you.
I don't care if people boo at me. I'm the king of nastiness. There's no one more hated than me.
Well, Matt Hancock could give you a run for your money.
Thank God I still got the properties.
And the online shop is doing well, sir.
Yes, I have to say. The Christmas advert is inspiring. Where on earth did you find that amazing catchy song?
Oh, maybe we should get going, Bob.
We should?
Yes.
But then Bob and Tony confessed. So you see, Father, it wasn't Dick after all. It was Lord Rattling's henchman.
I'm so glad we got it sorted. It's been a really tough year, and it's lovely to have a happy ending.
I'm counting on it, Father.
Hey, I've just got off the phone. I have some even more exciting news. Quick, turn on the radio.
And a surprise Christmas #1 having been used in the advert for Rattlingson, the 2020 remix of Do the Earworm is not only Christmas #1, it's the best-selling song of the year.
And with that, we got our happily ever after time. The part of the panto where everyone talks in rhyme.
I get to marry Alice when the time is right.
Yes, I'll be going down the aisle in a dress that is white.
I got a captain with a hook that makes me smile.
And I won't be going back to sea for quite some while.
I found a nice sailor down by the dock.
Jack may be odd, but he's got a great smile.
We may have got demoted, but sales are on the rise.
And we got to watch Lord Rattling's sad demise.
I was sued by Donald Trump for using his campaign phrase.
And I retired to the country with a couple of gorgeous strays.
I gave up the world of pop to live happily with the wife.
I can remove my earplugs after so many years of strife.
Dick is now my boss and has bought the shop for life.
It just goes to show we all need a little Dick in our life.
Some years later, Dick would produce an heir. And a little while after, he became the new Lord Mayor.
I will serve the people of London and I will never tire.
Of course, the last time we had a Dick as Mayor, he got stuck on a zip wire.
We hope we filled your day with some joy and some laughter.
Now you can finally say they all lived happily ever after.
You've heard of fish fingers,
Or a frog in your throat,
butterflies in your tummy,
and the beard of a goat. But there's one little critter.
who'll make you wiggle and squirm.
He'll get stuck in your head.
He's the earworm. Once you've heard his groovy song,
You will want to dance along.
now's the time
I can confirm.
to do the earworm.
Everybody do 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 the earworm. Do 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 the earworm.
You just got to wiggle wiggle and do a belly jiggle.
Ho ho ho, tap those toes.
Get ready to shake.
That squiggle to a squirm.
So do 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 do. Everybody do the earworm.
Do the earworm.
You don't need no dancing shoes, 'cause the earworm got no legs.